Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-July 2024, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Pentacles. That's a brand new beginning kind of an energy. So looks pretty good, feels pretty good. So let's see what's going on here. Starting off the reading, you get the 10 of Pentacles crossed by the 3 of Pentacles. You're heading in a good direction here, especially in the area of creating something quite stable for you. There is a partnership attached to this as well. In your focus, the King of Wands, really confident, really showing up here, and really feeling good in your own skin about yourself and about pretty much everything you're investing in right now. So this is a nice energy here, very light too. It's not one of those cocky ones. It has a tendency to be that, like, yeah, I'm the best, you know, kind of a thing. But you're not taking it quite there, but pretty confident there. In the recent past, the 6 of Cups, that's the energy of, again, some sort of someone by your side. Someone. In your strength, the High Priestess, yeah, you're very intuitive, very in tune with yourself. So, of course, your intuition is going to pop up like crazy. In the immediate future, the 3 of Wands, there may be some waiting involved here. Around the corner, maybe you have to wait for something to kind of come together. But you are working towards putting something together. But I don't know, just some waiting there. Supporting this reading, the Ace of Swords, yeah, there's the ongoing energy that keeps on building here. Even when you are waiting for something to come together, that doesn't mean that you're just kind of, oh, okay, it's break time. No, the energy is still ongoing here towards something. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Knight of Pentacles, things are moving along quite fine. They're moving quite slow too. I don't think that bothers you necessarily. We'll see if it does when we clarify it, but for now I'm not getting a sense that yeah, it's a problem, it's moving too slow. I don't think so. In your hopes and fears, the 9 of Swords, stressing along the way here and there, which is quite the normal energy, especially when the energies keep on moving forward. For the potential outcome, the 6 of Wands, you're feeling really good about something, like some sort of accomplishment there. But okay, let's clarify. Let me do the Ace of Pentacles. For the Ace of Pentacles, you get the 6 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, it is looking up, it is building up. You are seeing the results, but because it's moving so slow, you wouldn't see the results as, you know, you wake up every day and you're like, oh man, this feels great. Like, oh my God, look at this growing, and look at, like, you can actually see it. No, it's going to feel something like, especially with that 2 of Pentacles, it's going to feel something like, yeah, I get it. It's growing. It's fine. It's okay. It's, you know, it's moving as it should, but that's about it. So the slowness of this process might actually give you plenty of time to fall a little bit into doubt, even though your confidence level is up there, you know, with it. But there's still those times where it's like, yeah, okay, we can do this. You know, we can follow along with this energy. I would prefer it a little faster, but it is what it is, you know. Let me do the 10 of Pentacles. You get the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands. You got there's a lot of passion in this too. It's kind of playing in the background, almost like you're not like you're going with it from a pretty practical approach, but you feel very passionate about it. You're just trying not to let that kind of take over everything. Maybe because you think that if you do let all of your emotions out about this, maybe you'll get carried away or something. So you're kind of, even though there's a lot of passion behind the curtains there, you're kind of keeping that contained as much as you can. So you are pretty passionate here too. It's not just, oh, okay, mathematically this is going in a good direction. No, it's like feeling wise too. It feels really, really good. For the Three of Pentacles, you get the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups. It's a really cool build up here that's happening. And again, I see a partnership attached to it somehow. And I feel like you're on the same page here. You know, there's definitely that sense of, what do you call that? Like birds of a feather flock together kind of a deal, because it looks like you're pretty much on the same page. Very creative kind of an energy too. Feels good. I'm going to do the King of Wands in your focus. You get the Two of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Wow, so many freaking kings and knights and queens and all of that jazz. Oh, that's why you're not bringing the passion out. Because you are recognizing that this could be quite a slow process, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of understanding on your side when it comes to that. However, when we do get passionate and when we do get like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you know, we're not dealing so well with the, you know, this very taboo concept of patience. So it's like, I don't want to get carried away. I don't want my emotions to get the best of me, to be like, oh my god, but I can't wait. I want to feel it now. And, you know, that's why. Because you got to be patient through this. So you're decided to take the more practical route, you know, in which one day at a time works fine for me for this one, rather than, oh, I'm so excited, I can't wait, you know. You have that to this. You definitely have passion attached to this and excitement. You're just keeping it contained, which I don't know how the hell you're doing that, but you're doing it. Let me do the Six of Cups, the Moon, the Page of Swords, the Star. This is almost looking like the cliche of this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And I feel like this is the partnership we're talking about here, because this started off somewhere and it looks like it's a place of, this looks interesting. Let's check it out. Let's see how it's working. And it almost feels like you've been approached here by whoever this is to partner up on something. That's definitely the beginning of it, and it's just growing into something quite nice for both parties. For the High Priestess, you get in your strength, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Same shit. You got a good feeling about it too. So it's not just looking good and on paper and all of that. Your intuition is right there telling you this feels good. Just keep going with it because it feels good. Keep doing what you're doing, kind of a thing. Everything lines up here. For this type of partnership. For the Three of Wands, you get the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Lovers. Woo! At this moment in time, I almost feel like emotions are being placed on hold somewhat intentionally, in terms of work first, play later kind of a deal. Or feel later in this case. Like, we're busy right now, we got shit to do, and then we get to relax into it, kind of a deal. So I have no idea what that means. I just see the energies going from really almost like following a blueprint of something into chilling at the beach, you know? That's kind of how it's looking like, which is quite interesting. But, I mean, it works by the looks of it. It's like, okay. Let's do the Ace of Swords in the supportive energies. King of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Hangman. You're learning how to back down too, because there is a lot of energy of kings in here and queens. And, you know, that tells me that both participants here, if there's two or even more, but let's say there's two energies here, yours and another one, and you're working on something, you're building on something. Both energies have quite the clarity, quite the confidence, quite like they're showing up fully, you know, in their power. Both. Sometimes it's a dangerous slope, because you could be butting heads up there, being like, okay, you know, I'm confident that things are kind of in this way. They're confident that things are kind of in this way because we're on the same page here, but they have a slight difference in how they view things here. And then that might create a little bit of bumping of heads here. And given that you're both such strong energies, that might actually create conflict. However, I do see you coming through or just putting your energy into this partnership at times and learning when to back away. When to, not even back away, reach a compromise. Let's put it that way. But back away in the sense of, because at some point it becomes somewhat of an ego clash, you know? So it's like, I see you noticing that, and that's when you back away, you know, and it dissolves the conflict. So it's pretty interesting that you've mastered this skill of acknowledging, okay, this is too much, you know, one of us has to back down. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles and the hidden energies, the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands. Yeah, sometimes this progress here being so slow, it's definitely not a problem most of the times, but sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. And sometimes you, let's say you, may lose your patience, and because of that, you might kind of take it out on them without realizing that you are. So there's a little bit of frustration, kind of an energy that I'm seeing here attached to lack of patience. And I don't know if that's you or them, the one that is kind of lashing out. Instead of kind of recognizing that, hey, it's just me kind of working through being more patient here and things like that. Instead of doing that, they actually kind of take it on whoever they're dealing with here. So it creates conflict. It could create conflict. Let me see the Nine of Swords. Do you think it knows I'm looking? Because they stopped talking. For the Nine of Swords, in your hopes and fears, you get the Chariot, the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands. This is kind of a normal dynamic that I'm seeing here. You know, there's ups and downs to it. There's those good times in which things are rolling perfect here because you are on the same page, and then there's those times in which you butt heads. It happens, you know. You seem to be stressing out a little bit about this energy in terms of it's not good for me. Okay, what is, because to me, in all honesty, energetically speaking, I see quite the balanced energy there between the two, between the times you do get along, between the times you kind of butt heads. If you consider that the butting of heads is too much for you and it's not healthy for you, then approach the situation to work on that. It can be done, you know. I don't see one being above the other, like there's too much butting of heads or there's too much being on the same page, or, you know, But if one of these two energies is stressing you out, which I would assume is the butting of heads, you can just approach it instead of stressing out about it, because that just adds to it instead of resolving it. Resolving it, I'm not sure if you will, but you may as well try by approaching the other person and, hey, let's talk about this a little bit, you know, this bothers me or something. But try to figure out what within this actually bothers you before you bring it up. For the Six of Wands in the potential outcome, you get the Temperance card, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Swords. Everything looks good here. Things are heading definitely in a good direction. It's going to take a minute until you get there to the end result of whatever you're building here, in which I see you kind of taking that in and being like, oh my God, we did it. It feels so good. Before you get there, and I see you right before you get there, having the tendency to disconnect completely from it and saying, I don't even know if I want to go there anymore. But you're like 2 steps away from it or something, and it's like it almost feels like you want to back away because you're scared, because you're actually there with it. Interesting. So be mindful of this energy, because I see you all of the sudden, as you get like this close to the end goal of whatever this is, I see you backing away a little bit. And it's like, even if you don't have that goal anymore or that whatever, just the fact that you're so close, can't you just get there to see what the fuss is about, you know? Just like complete this process. It's like you're right there. Why would you not? Just out of curiosity. Okay, let's get to it. Let's see what the big deal is. Because I do see you getting there anyway, you know? But I also see you having the tendency to back away, which that might create actually a delay to you getting there, but I still see you getting there. So when you do have that tendency to pull back, ask yourself why. I feel like, ironically, you're a little scared that this is going to be completed and then what, you know? But I would keep going. If I were 2 steps away, I would be like, just, you know, just for the hell of it. I've traveled so far to get here, and now that I'm here, I'm just gonna go home. Fuck no. Let's see what the universe has. Page of Cups, Four of Swords, Nine of Cups. You're doing good here. You're doing great. Keep that emotional balance within yourself. So as long as you keep that sense of emotional attachment to everything, you should be fine. You are disconnecting from that at the end there for some reason, but I don't see you staying completely disconnected, because I still see you getting there, just a little delayed. But everything's good here. Everything's fine. I have no idea where you're going with this, what the hell is going on here. It just looks good. Yeah. Let's do the Mystical Journey Oracle, if I can grab the cards. All the cards, okay. New Dawn, number 3. Alright. The New Dawn card heralds a time of great change. Perhaps you feel you are stuck in a situation you can't break free from. Ask yourself if you are still happy about where you are in life, or is it time to reassess and move on? Sometimes you may settle into an uncomfortable situation and not want to leave it. Even though it is not ideal, you feel safe with what you know because it's familiar to you. Maybe this position you find yourself in is a replaying of a negative childhood pattern. You are unhappy, but the thought of making any changes scares you so much you remain stuck. The New Dawn card encourages you to take a risk, as the next chapter of your life could be even better. By practicing mindfulness, you can slow down and ask yourself what you really want from life, and then work on what is holding you back. Life is about making choices, but sometimes the choices you make are just quick reactions that are not very well thought through. You then believe you're stuck with them. A big red flag this card signifies is the compulsion to act nice and smile instead of facing a situation that may initially need conflict to resolve. The need to be liked can be stronger than living an authentic life, so be true to yourself first and foremost. The action: make one small comfortable change in your life that you have been thinking about for a while but haven't yet felt daring enough to implement. Now is the time. Be brave. Cool, but that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.